Paris Saint-Germain are at the beginning of a golden era.
I've never been closer. I've tried to understand.
They have just won the treble, meaning they now have 52 trophies since they were founded in 1970. But another football club was founded in the French capital 12 months before, and they will become Paris Saint-Germain's neighbours this season.
But it's too late to hesitate. We can't keep on living like this.
I'm about to go on a journey to walk the distance between the new closest derby in Europe.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome on board the Eurostar service to Paris.
Touchdown in Paris. 4 hours. 4 hours to complete my mission and get back to the station. Do you know something? It's always I love Paris. It's never I'm indifferent about Paris. I quite like Paris. I can give or take Paris. What about those of us who detest? No, that's too far, sorry.
Leave no track. Don't look back.
All I desire.
Temptation.
We're climbing higher and higher.
The year is 1969. It was really well known that in 1969 you could get 50% off your suitcases. The French Football Federation decides they would like to establish a major football club in the French capital. French Football Federation, FFF, launched a public campaign. Yes to a great football club in Paris was the slogan. Paris FC is founded and they merged together with a club called Stade Saint-Germain to form Paris Saint-Germain in 1970. This was huge. This was the first time in French football history that fans had funded a club's creation. The club instantly found themselves in financial bother, but Paris City Council got involved and paid off the debt. But Paris City Council said, listen guys, we just want you to be called Paris Football Club to reflect the capital. Some of the people at the club were all for it. Some of them were like, no. The two clubs split up in 1972. What's fascinating is that it was actually Paris FC that got to keep professional status, that stayed at the top of French football, that kept all the players. Meanwhile, PSG was stripped of their professional status and relegated. And in 1972, when they split up, it was Paris FC that got to keep Parc des Princes. It was only 2 seasons later that Paris FC were relegated to Division 2 and PSG rose to the top flight and claimed the park. And this is where it all got a little bit for Paris FC, because they were exiled to the east of the city to a rundown stadium, stripped of professional status, and had to field a squad of locals. And by the 1980s, they had been relegated as low as the 5th tier of French football. In the last 10 years, Paris FC have hovered mostly between the 2nd tier and the 3rd tier. Until now. 2025, Paris FC achieved promotion to Ligue 1.
Step by step and day by day, every second counts. I can't break away.
I'm edging closer and closer to PSG's stadium, and I'm getting a little bit nervous because once I've done the walk, I've done the walk then. The train doesn't depart more than once, unless it's a frequent regular service. I'm not ashamed to admit that I've been to this stadium before and I did not notice that there was a stadium next door. Very unobservant. It might be quite scary that drives with the ball on the pitch, but under the pitch, it's just Maria. Is it that? Yeah, because it says SF Paris, and that is, I believe that is the rugby union club that Paris FC will be sharing the stadium with this season. Right, let's go. You are PSG Stadium. I've placed you in front of it. So this is me walking the distance. Are you ready? And now I'm going to come back. Right, yeah, no, well, I've done it now, yeah. For the first time in 35 years, there will be 2 Parisian football clubs in the top flight of French football. Paris FC, PSG. Yeah, I am easily pleased. Do you know, I think because it doesn't really look like a football stadium, I feel like I've made a mistake, but I know I haven't. I've double checked, triple checked, because it just doesn't quite look right. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm making a critical mistake here. That is definitely Parc des Princes. Like, I've not got that wrong. And I don't know what to do with myself now because I've done it. And I've got a lot of time spare. I'll probably just go and get some food. Yeah. So this is a turnstile, and this is where you would walk in on match day. Not possible, because it's not match day. My big curiosity is, how will Paris FC do in the top flight of French football? I did some digging on Bernard Arnault, who purchased a 52.4% stake in Paris FC in 2024. Bernard Arnault is a French businessman. He is the founder of the world's largest luxury goods company. This guy's luxury goods company has a portfolio of the likes of Sephora, Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, Celine, not Dion. 10.6% of Paris FC was acquired by the Red Bull Group in 2024 too. So I think this screams these guys could end up being okay in the top flight, but it'll be interesting to see. What I just find so fascinating about all this is that the distance between the 2 stadiums, you could walk quicker than it takes to eat a croissant.